There is a point in your life where something strange happens. People who used to control your mood suddenly stop affecting you. Their words still come. Their behavior doesn't change, but something inside you shifts. And the moment that shift happens, they lose access to you. Not your presence, not your body, your reaction. Most people misunderstand power completely. They think power is about being louder, stronger, or more dominant. But real psychological power is much quieter. It's the ability to decide what gets your attention. Because attention is currency. Whatever you respond to, you reinforce. Whatever you ignore loses weight. And most people don't realize this. Every argument, insult, or provocation is not really about truth. It's about pulling your attention into someone else's control system. The moment you start doing this one thing, everything changes. You stop responding emotionally to people who don't deserve access to your energy. Not out of fear, not out of anger, but out of control. You begin to treat unnecessary drama the same way you treat background noise. It is still there, but it is no longer inside your system. And this is where people start noticing something different about you. They don't get the same reactions anymore. Here's what most people never see. Manipulation doesn't work in silence. It needs engagement. It needs reactions like anger, defense, explanation, emotional chasing, proving yourself. Without those reactions, the system breaks. So when someone tries to provoke you and you simply don't engage, you are not being weak. You are removing fuel. And when there is no fuel, behavior collapses on its own. They might try harder at first. They might escalate. They might test you. But if nothing comes back emotionally, they eventually stop trying to access you the same way. Not because you defeated them, but because you became unavailable to their influence. At this stage, something very important happens internally. You begin to understand that not everyone deserves equal access to your attention. Some people deserve conversation. Some deserve distance. Some deserve silence. And some deserve something stronger than argument. They deserve no reaction at all. You stop explaining yourself to people who are not trying to understand you. You stop reacting to statements that are meant to trigger you. And you stop treating every opinion as if it requires your participation. Because the truth is simple. If someone cannot reach you emotionally, they cannot control you mentally. This is where people get it wrong. Ignoring doesn't mean fear. It doesn't mean weakness. It doesn't mean pretending to be tough. It means, I refuse to give attention to what is trying to control me. You don't argue with every noise in the street. You don't respond to every notification on your phone. And in the same way, you don't give emotional energy to people who are trying to pull you into chaos. You allow them to exist without letting them enter your internal space. They speak. You stay grounded. They provoke. You stay still. They escalate. You stay out of reach. Over time, something shifts in how people treat you. Especially the ones who used to rely on your reactions. They begin to lose interest in provoking you because they realize something uncomfortable. They can no longer move you. When they can't shift your emotions, they lose all influence over your decisions. That is where true respect is formed naturally, not because you demanded it, but because you became impenetrable to manipulation. So understand this clearly. You don't gain power by fighting every battle. You gain power by refusing unnecessary ones. Not everything deserves a reaction. Not everyone deserves access. The moment you master this discipline, your entire social world changes. Because they are still there, but they are no longer inside your control system. And that is the moment they lose power over you. They have become mere observers of your power. The strings have been cut. If you are ready to stop being a target, subscribe to the Logic Sentinel. Type "unshakable" in the comments below. Study human nature. Stay sharp. Stay logical.